We interrupt this program to bring you this breaking news bulletin coming to you live from the President Newsroom. It began in January 2023 when 16 of the best org players that this community can offer came and said, we want to be the president of this org. We are now down to the final three. And by the end of this program, someone will join Cody, Ronnie, and now our newest president to become the president of this board. Hello, everyone. I'm Eric. I'm here as part of the President News team. We are here to kick off the season finale. We have 10 of you tuning in, which is fantastic. Before we get started and introduce our final three, I want to take a moment and introduce our amazing presidential news team who've been covering this story since the very beginning. Please welcome our amazing news team members, Bill and Christian. Woo!
Hello, hello.
Oh,
the finale, baby. Let's go.
Oh my gosh. Any thoughts before we officially get started? Bill and Christian, how are you doing?
Wow. I'm doing well. Very excited. This evening is wide open, all the way up in the air, and we're excited to see it play out. This has been a season of mudslinging. This has been a season that we said was going to be about power. And let me tell you, was it ever about power? Because if you didn't have it, you didn't have control this season. And all we wanted to do was shift it. And sometimes you could, sometimes you couldn't. It's all about power.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, Bill has said it the most. Like, it's been such a great season to watch. I'm so proud of everyone for making it the way it came out to be. I'm very happy. I'm very proud of everybody. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. It's been great.
Absolutely. And this is going to be an amazing fight to the finish. This competition, this campaign is not over yet. And you know what? We just have to introduce everybody. Shall we get right into it?
Yes.
Let's do it.
All right. Do me a favor, Bill, as I introduce each person, if you can click and add them onto
Oh,
the.
it's my favorite thing to do. I got it.
Oh, because we're going over the top tonight. We're going to be so prepared. We are over the top tonight. Let's welcome and introduce our top 3 of the President Fallout. First up, please welcome the one, the only, Allie!
Yes, play the day, baby.
Hi, you guys.
Play the day. It's
Play the
LA.
Love it. Please welcome, up next, Snackson! Woo! Oh my goodness. How are you doing, Snackson?
It's been a long day for me, but I'm excited to see how this game wraps up and give it my all.
Fantastic. And last
Welcome,
but definitely not least, please welcome the one and only Julia. Woo!
Take risks. Be kind, everyone.
Absolutely. How are you doing,
Yeah.
Julia? Awesome. Glad to hear it. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, everybody. First off, before we get into this top 3 final part of the front runner, just tell me a little bit, 34 days, what would being the president of this org mean to all of you? Whoever wants to go first. How about Allie? What would being the winner of this game mean to you?
I mean, it has been such a fun month playing with everybody. I feel like everybody in this cast is amazing, top caliber players. So to be able to be the president of a season like that, with how this has played out, that would be epic and amazing and mean everything to me. So, I'm just going to give it my all, like everybody else has kind of said tonight, and, have some fun, and we'll just see how it all plays out. So everybody here would be an amazing winner. So I'm just excited.
Awesome. And Snackson, same thing to you. What would this mean to you to win tonight?
It would mean a lot. I mean, I joined these games to give it my all and go for the win every time. And this game is no different. I mean, you guys have a great reputation for putting on such an amazing game. So it'd be an honor to win and become the president. But yeah, any of the 3 would be a deserving winner, but I hope it's me.
Awesome. And Julia, what about you?
Yeah, like everyone said, the finalists here are incredible players. I think this cast is amazing. And so to win would be incredible. It would mean so much. And yeah.
I'm so glad. And I think we speak on behalf of everyone who's been viewing this game. This has been a fight to the finish. And no matter what happens tonight, no matter who wins, no matter who becomes the president, all 3 of you can leave knowing that you have made an amazing impact on this game. And it's going to be really fun to watch and see how this all plays out. Shall we get into it? All right. Take a deep breath, everybody. In with the good, out with the bad. It is that time. Let's do a quick recap for all of we have 13 people viewing in. And also as a reminder to the top 3, the Electoral College is also tuning in tonight as well. So they can see everything. They can hear everything. They see all, know all. Hello, Electoral College. All right. So with that in mind, a quick recap. Top 4, we had our top 4 debate last night. Snackson won the debate. Obviously used it to take himself off the block, putting Allie up, but Snackson decided to eliminate Connor. So Connor is in the Electoral College. He is watching tonight, and he will be joining us later today. We also did parts 1 and part 2 of the top 3 frontrunner. We did finger cups, which I think is an amazing competition or competition, if you will. I get a lot of these dad jokes tonight. It's the finale, baby. Woo! All right. But the winner of that was Allie. And then we did pencil bounce trivia, in which by a score of 3-1, Snackson became the winner of that. So that means Allie and Snackson will face off in part 3 of the frontrunner competition. And the loser will be joining Julia on the block for possible elimination. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm actually going to put Bill, Christian, and Julia backstage so that we can get this party started. Julia, we'll see you momentarily.
Good luck.
All right. So, Allie, Snackson, it is so good to see you. It is time to do part 3 of the front runner competition. You've spent the last 34 days getting to know your candidates, knowing everything about them, knowing about what they've been through in the game, their successes, their moments they've been on the block. Well, when you become president of this org, you're eventually going to need a cabinet, for all kinds of positions. I think there's like 300 positions you have to fill in the executive branch. That is not a joke, by the way. But there's a lot. But luckily for you, we on the President News team, we did our due diligence and we found 8 amazing candidates that could fill all sorts of positions for you in your eventual cabinet. Welcome to our part 3 of the frontrunner competition that we like to call Build a Cabinet. And here's how this works. You were instructed. I made a mistake in my notes. I said 2 papers. You'll actually need 3 papers. That was my fault. So if you want to go grab those really quick, that's fine. Or if you have other things, your tablet, whatever works, is mine as well. So, but really quick. So what will happen is I'm going to be playing a video of each candidate talking about a potential position that they would like to be on the cabinet. After the video is done playing, I'm going to then give you 3 statements about the candidate and the things that they did in this game. So basically game trivia specific to that candidate. In each of the 3 statements, in each question, one of my statements is false. Your task is to determine which of the statements is false, whether it be A, B, or C. If you are correct, you get the point. The person with the most points at the end of at the end of 8 prompts will be the final front runner of the season and a guaranteed spot in the president finale. Are there any questions? All right.
I have a whiteboard. Is that okay? I can just.
That's perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. So just make sure if you can show me do an A. Just want to make sure that it's dark enough so that I can see it quickly. Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you, Snackson. That's great. And yes, that's perfect, Allie. I can see that as well. That's perfect. I'm just going to grab one more thing on my end as well before we get rolling. All right. For the final front runner of the season, it is time to build a cabinet. Let's start things off with our first member of the Electoral College. And please welcome, let's see what Gianna wants in your eventual cabinet.
Hi, I'm Gianna. I may not be able to be president, but I would love to join your cabinet as the Secretary of Music / Song. I may have been kind of quiet here and there, and that might have been why I ended up being out of the game. But I was still able to bring the, vocal talents and enjoyment and put a smile on people's faces just by doing that. So why not? Why not be entertaining and bring that into your cabinet? Because you know what? I'll help you be on the edge of greatness, turning darkness to light. I'll be right beside you, ready to fight. So with that being said, I hope you all choose me to be part of your cabinet as the Secretary of Music / Song. Have a good one. Toodles.
Thank you so much, Gianna. And beautiful singing as always. You are amazing. These are 3 statements about Gianna's game. Which of the following is not true about Gianna's game? Was it A, she was named the 2nd frontrunner for Top 15? B, she received 5 lottery slots for press conference? Or C, she was the final nominee 3 times this season? You have 5 seconds to make your selection, A, B, or C. Go ahead and reveal. Snackson says B. Allie says C. One of you is correct. Correct answer was C. She was only the final nominee for Top 13 and the 2nd Top 11. Moving on to our second candidate, please welcome back LaShawn.
Hi there, it's LaShawn, and while I cannot be president, I would love to be in your cabinet as Secretary of Fabulosity. And as Secretary of Fabulosity, I will give out makeup tips, make sure everyone loves themselves as fiercely and fearlessly as possible, dress the way that they want without anybody making fun of them, and really just giving them permission, giving everyone permission to just be themselves wholeheartedly. And in this day and age where there's a lot of division, I feel like we can bridge the gap on just love and kindness and just compliments all the time. And yeah, that's what I bring to the table as Secretary of Fabulosity. Thank you.
Which of the following statements is not true about LaShawn's game? Was it A, he scored more points than Julia in Pencil Bounce? B, he received 2 punishments at the Top 15 live night? Or C, he scored an 8-letter word in Letter Scrambler? You have 5 seconds. And if you already have your letter, if you want to give me a thumbs up, I can go ahead and stop counting down as well. Go ahead and reveal. Yeah, you both got that right. The correct answer was A. Julia actually scored 8. LaShawn scored 7. Moving on to our next candidate, Braden.
Hello, presidents. This is Braden here, and though I can't be your president, I would like you to have me as your Secretary of Canine Affairs. You know, there's a lot to do with the dog world that we have to keep in order. Let's see. Yep, definitely sleeping. And I'm the man for the job. Rough.
Which of the following is not true about Braden's game? Was it A, he scored 44 spins in Breaking Stories? B, he returned to the game on day 19? Or C, he nominated Kayla before Julia at the Top 13 nomination ceremony? Go ahead and reveal. Jackson says B. Allie says C. One of you is correct. Correct answer was B. He actually returned on day 20. Moving on to our next candidate, please welcome back Jordan.
Hello, it is me, Jordan Baldwin. I am unfortunately not going to be president of this org, but I would love to be the press secretary of this org and for your cabinet. Why? Well, every live poll when I was on the block, I gave some fire-ass speeches, right? Like, my speeches compared to everybody else, no one could compete. And if you're gonna be the president of this org, you're gonna have to give speeches and have to convince people to follow your lead. And with my remaining time, I wanna share something. This is my little speech for you guys. You need to listen up very closely, okay? Are you ready? Are you ready?
I guess we'll never know. Which of the following is not true about Jordan's game? Was it A, he was the final nominee 3 times this season? B, he scored in the top 8 in card charts? Or C, he wore a black baseball cap at his top 11 nomination ceremony? Go ahead and reveal. Allie says B, Snackson says C. Correct answer is B. He actually finished in 10th place. With right now the score, Allie with 3, Snackson with 2. It's still anybody's ball game. Moving on, let's go on to Jess.
Hello, Jessica here. And while I may not be able to be the president, I would love the opportunity to be in your cabinet as Secretary of Not Giving a Fuck. While I may not have been able to win any competitions, while I may not have been able to hop on many calls, I feel like no matter what, I didn't care and made sure that every single person had a laugh or had fun or just didn't care about anything that was going on while you're my president. So, I love the opportunity to be in your cabinet as the Secretary of Not Giving a Fuck.
Which of the following is not true about Jess's game? Was it A, she tied for first in WikiLeaks? B, she was saved by the COS twice this season in President Big Brother format? Or C, she scored a 7-letter word in Letter Scrambler. Go ahead and reveal. Both of you say B. Correct answer. Happy Halloween. It was C. She did the word Halloween, which is 9 letters. Moving on to our next player, Phil.
Hey, it's Phil. And while I can't be president any longer, I would love to love the opportunity to show future candidates how to secure their own piece of prime real estate. All it takes is 6 competition wins, a couple blindsides, a couple good speeches. Anybody can do it. So I know you were all anxious to get me out of the White House as quickly as you could, but now I'm asking for a spot back in the White House in your cabinet. You know, I need something to look forward to, and I think this is a great opportunity for me and for you to benefit future candidates in their search for the presidency.
Which of the following is not true about Phil's game? Was it A, he received 10 lottery slots for Card Sharks? B, he won 2 frontrunners before winning 2 debates? Or C, he completed his Puzzling Moments jigsaw puzzle in less than 90 seconds? Go ahead and reveal. Both of you say B. Correct answer is A. He actually received only 4 lottery slots in Card Sharks. The cards were not on his side that day. Moving on to our next candidate, Lily.
Hey, I'm Lily, and while I can't be your president, I would love to be in your cabinet as the Secretary of Absurdity. What is the Secretary of Absurdity? The person who brings levity to an otherwise stressful situation, despite knowing that it will remain stressful, which is absurd, but also necessary. Because at the end of the day, it's just not that serious.
As a quick note, this is the last 2 questions. If Allie gets this right and Snackson gets this wrong, then Allie wins. Which of the following is not true about Lily's game? Was it A, she scored more points than LaShawn in press conference? B, she won only 1 frontrunner competition? Or C, she did not compete in the pencil bounce debate? Reveal. Snackson says A. Allie says C. The correct answer? We are tied. It is A. That means this does come down to the last question. Connor's next video, this could determine who wins the front runner. Let's find out what Connor wants to be in your cabinet.
Hi, I'm Connor, and while I can't be elected president, I'd love to be on your cabinet as Secretary of Luck. I got very lucky in this game. I got lucky to meet such amazing people. I won the Battleship Luck Comp, and I think I lucked my way into top 4. So honestly, I'd love to be your Secretary of Luck. I got a dog named Lucky. So yeah, we'll go with Luck on this one.
Let's see how lucky you are with this last question. Which of the following is not true about Connor's game? Was it A, he was the final nominee 3 times this season? B, he received 2 lottery slots for press conference? Or C, he scored more points than Gianna in presidential Wordle? Reveal. Allie, we need your reveal. Allie says A. Snackson says C. One of you is correct. The correct answer and the front runner. Moving on to the finale. Congratulations, Snackson. You are through to the finale. And with that in mind, let me go ahead and add everybody back in. Hello. So, congratulations.
Congrats.
Through.
Congrats.
All right.
Oh, that was epic. Congratulations. I wouldn't expect it to end any other way.
Thank you.
Well done to both of you. That is probably the closest we've ever done Build a Cabinet. You both, no one has anything to be ashamed of. That was an amazing battle. Well done to both of you. Well done. All right. With that in mind, we are now moving on to the live poll. Allie is on the block. Julia is on the block. Snackson, you will cast the only vote tonight. But before Snackson casts his vote, I'm going to give both nominees an opportunity to plead their case as to why Snackson should take either of them to the finale. We'll start with Allie, and then we'll finish with Julia. Allie?
Oh, I'm trying to catch my breath. That was intense. Good job, man. That was a battle right to the end. I'm super proud of you and your game. You've just got to do what's best for you at this point. That's what we've been saying all day. You just have to do what's best for you, and I respect that. I'd love to have one last battle and be sitting next to you at the end of this, but I understand. You've got to make the best decision for you, but I do feel like you have the best shot against me. At the end of the day, I feel like we have similar enemies and different friends on the jury, and I feel like you would do best next to me. I'm so nervous right now. So I hope you make the right choice for your game. It's a big decision, and good luck. And I respect it. Respect everybody's game. Good luck, Julia.
Thank you so much, Allie. Julia?
I know that we talked about this earlier. You know what I prefer, but I do just want to second what I said earlier, and just it's your choice to make. This is your moment, and I want you to have it. I want to disagree with Allie. I think you have a better chance against me. However, do what you want, because it's your decision. And either way, I'm really, really proud of you. Good luck, Allie.
Thank you, Julia. Snackson, you are guaranteed second place and the title of vice president. But the decision that you are about to make is the most difficult decision of them all. You must decide who you would like to sit next to in the President Fallout finale. This could be the difference between becoming the president or the vice president. Are you ready to make that decision?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, go ahead. Your mic is now off mute. Please go ahead and announce that decision now.
All right. Hey, friends. This was no easy decision by any means. My mindset's changed kind of in the past 24 hours. I've had a very, stressful, emotional day, getting intel from both of you. And I hope there's no hard feelings with my decision. But this is just a strategic move for me, nothing personal at all. But I feel like, Julie, you've played one of the best middle games that I've ever seen. And I think, honestly, you'd kick my ass at the end. And as much as I'd love for that to happen, I adore you, but unfortunately, I will be evicting you tonight.
Julia, it is official. Your campaign does come to an end tonight. Well, Julia, you're off mute. Sorry, you're on mute. Sorry, I didn't know if you were saying anything.
Am I supposed to say something?
I didn't know if you were. You were. Well, let me say this, Julia. Julia, well, you know what? Let me say this to you, Julia, on behalf of everyone who's been watching and on behalf of everyone who's been following this season.
Thank you.
Brava, baby.
Fantastic
Brava.
job, Julia. You are a president legend through and through. You've played a phenomenal game, and we absolutely adore you. We love you. Thank you for saying yes to this game. You did an excellent job.
Thank you. I'll just say, when I first started the season, my goal was to make the jury, and at that, I didn't even think that I was capable of that, right? And so to be in the final three, I am more than happy. I feel like I've grown a lot as a player through the season, and I'm walking out of this game actually feeling proud of myself. I feel deserving of the game that I've played, and I've never felt like that before. So, I may have lost by actual game standards, but in my own way, I feel like I kind of won. So I owe that to the cast. I owe that to Prod. I had so much fun. Thank you. And good luck, Allie and Jackson. I love you both so much. and I'm sorry for snaking you.
Oh my gosh. Well, Julia, thank you so much. Well, we're going to be adding you to the Electoral College chat momentarily. You will be the last juror to speak tonight, so we will see you toward the end of that. But thank you for saying yes to this game. You've been a thrill to host. Congratulations on all your accomplishments. Well done.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right. Yep. Oh yeah. Go ahead. You're all set. Thank you. Yeah. Let me go that here. All right. Oh, Allie Snackson, you've done it. You have made it to the final two in probably one of the most difficult seasons of The President that we've ever done. You should both be very proud of yourselves. This is an amazing accomplishment. So here's what we're going to do. It is right now 9:03. I'm going to give you a couple minutes to just kind of take a breath, whatever you need to do. I'm going to play the 5-minute countdown, but we're not going to do the whole countdown. We will reconvene at 9:06 while we get Julia set up in the Electoral College. But when we get back, we begin the process of finding our president. Best of luck to both of you. Viewers, we will be back in 3 minutes because the finale will start very, very soon. See you in a moment. Hello, everybody. We are back. Before we officially start the top two, I was made aware we had a little bit of a technical difficulty with some of the videos there. Hopefully, we fixed it in the middle. But if anyone didn't get their video heard from the Electoral College, please accept my apologies for any technical stuff. If we need to replay them during reunion or something, we'll do that. But thank you to all the Electoral College members who submitted the videos. It was fantastic to watch. Well done, everybody. All right, now back into what we are here to do tonight. It is now time to begin the process of finding our president. For those who have just tuned in, Julia voted out at top 3, meaning our final 2 are Snackson and Allie. So let's go ahead and bring them on in. I think Allie's camera is off, so hopefully she is back. Oh, there she is. Yes, hello, hello. Welcome, final 2. The moment has arrived. Are you ready to make this happen?
Ready as I'll ever be. Congrats, Jackson. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Good luck.
Excellent.
Good luck.
All right. So as a quick reminder, and just so our viewers are aware, The final two have been asked to prepare a 3-minute opening statement and a 3-minute closing statement for their games. And then the Electoral College will have 5 minutes to interrogate our final two, ask them any questions as they wish about the game to get the information that they need to decide who should win this game. Snackson, as the winner of the last frontrunner, you have one more decision to make. Would you like to speak first in the opening and speak last in the closing, or would you like to speak second in the opening and first in the closing?
I'll lead it off.
All right, sounds good. So your time will officially start once Allie and I leave the room. And for so that you're aware, on the right-hand side, if you haven't used StreamYard before, there's a private chat area. That'll be where we'll give you like the 3-minute, 2-minute, 1 minute, and all that, the wrap it up, if you will. So just kind of keep an eye on that as that rolls. But with that in mind, Snackson, kick us off. Best of luck to both of you.
All right, what's going on, Electoral College? First, I want to say it was a pleasure to meet and play with all of you. This is definitely one of the strongest, groups of casts I've played with. Yeah, so let's get into it. So my game, coming in, I think I only knew 3 people. So the first couple days I focused on, maintaining and forming connections with people. I tried my best to connect with every single person in some sort of capacity. And hopefully, those connections would set me up kind of for my later game. So yeah, the pre-jury phase, I was definitely very much under the radar. I was added into a bunch of alliances that I had, and people that I weren't in an alliance with. I had just maintained a good relationship with them. So I was very quiet. I was throwing competitions at the beginning because I really didn't feel like I was in any danger if anyone won. But yeah, my game was pretty straightforward in the beginning. Once we hit the jury phase, my game definitely started to pick up a bit. And I was feeling, at the start of the jury phase, I was feeling good with people still. But then that came to a crash in the final 8 when I became nominated for the first time. And that's when I believe my game really kicked off, and kind of woke me up to start, like, you're nominated, you have to start playing this game. And yeah, from there, I felt that working with Phil and Julia was kind of my best path towards the end game. I saw both of them win comps early and figured, I could use them as shields in front of me. But I also genuinely like them as people. So it just made sense for my game to kind of move forward with those two. And yeah, I won competitions when I needed to. I saved myself with that final 8 debate. And I feel like I played a really strong end game. I had the sole vote to evict at 5, at 4, at 3. So yeah, I wouldn't say my game is very flashy. I would say it's more under the radar and kind of calculated. Every move, every, conversation I had in this game had a purpose. And I was a bit villainous at points. I will own that. I did make a lot of deals with people. But yeah, that was all. Like I said, every single move I made was to get me to this point. Because you can't win this game if you don't make the final 2. So yeah, I look forward to hearing from all of you. And yeah, just want to wish Allie the best of luck. Thanks, guys.
All righty, sounds good. Allie, it is your turn to make your opening statement. Best of luck.
Thank you. All right. Hey, ladies and gentlemen. I came to slay the day one more time and slay my competition. But really, thank you, Jackson. Good luck tonight. Let's just have some fun. I'm really so proud to be sitting here in the final 2 next to my favorite rival, Jackson, Snackson. I feel like it took me a little while to get my footing in the game. I was nominated twice during the pre-jury phase. I had been playing this entire game, I feel like, with my back up against the wall up until this final HOH. It was no different. It was a battle to the end. I won my safety from final 8 really till the final HOH, and I'd like to explain to you more how I won even when I wasn't winning. But that was a real turning point, I feel like, in my game, the final 8, when I got my first win and became the round's front runner. I decided to go big or go home and nominate 2 people I had been in a 5-person alliance with since pre-jury, Phil and Jackson. I knew that nobody in the game at that point was willing to take the shot at Phil or Jackson, so I felt like I had to. Lily and I were on the outs of that 5-person alliance, and we knew that. Jackson, Phil, Julia, they were a tight 3. After all, I didn't come to the White House just to play it safe. After Final 8, I knew it was win or go home for me. I kept myself safe from Final 8 up until Final 4 with a comp win every round except for Final 4. A total of 5 comp wins during these rounds, not including my Part 1 HOH, which gives me 6 comp wins, a new personal record for me, so I'm super proud of that. I feel like another pivotal point of my game was at the Final 7 when the extra vote was played, when we sent Jess home. Connor had confided in that, in me, a couple rounds before that. And I really wanted it to be used at that Final 8. That was one of my biggest regrets in this game, was that Jordan went home on my watch, on my front runner. Those Sladies were double agents, and Connor didn't use the extra vote there, but it ended up working out. And it came in handy the next round as we sent Jess out. Sorry, Jess. But everyone kind of was working against me. I felt like on my own front runner, further proof that I was kind of on an island by myself. Well, maybe with Lily. Shout out to Lily for being the best ride or die and always having my back. She was one of my only final 2s until Connor and I talked, and got close kind of during his front runner. Ironically, kind of the week I was nominated. But I hope you guys know that I just played, I feel like, a really well-rounded game. I was loyal to Lily and Connor. I'm nervous, sorry. They were my closest allies in this game. We all made it to top 5. I feel like that my game was encompassed by the holy trifecta of comp win, social, and strategic. I played an integral role in feeding information to my alliances. I was well-connected through the jury phase. I always knew what was happening. So members of the jury, I look forward to responding to your questions and fighting to be the 3rd president of this org. Slay the day. Done.
Awesome. Perfect. Well said from both of you. This is going to be a really epic battle for top 2. Our members of the Electoral College are on their way to participate in the StreamYard, and our first person is ready to go right now, who I think we would all agree tonight, beautiful singing voice from you, my friend, and you've played such a more phenomenal game, and that is my cue to leave. It's Gianna! All right. Your time will start as soon as you say hello.
All right. Hello, lovelies. Congratulations on making it to the finale. You both are well deserving. I know that I didn't talk as much, and I know I probably should have, but also I feel communication goes both ways. And I do feel that there are at times that, you all could have talked to me more, what have you. But I do kind of have questions for each of you, but I have a big main one more for Allie more than I do Jackson. So I'm going to start with Allie first. Allie, in the beginning of the game, you made it seem like you were on your own and that, we were going to work together, be real close. I really thought you were on your own. So that's why I had made a couple alliances or what have you, because I truly was wanting to work with you and everything. So, but then once I got into Electoral College, I found out that no, you were with other groups and it was supposed to make it seem like you were on your own. So were you really trying to work with me or really want to work with me, or was it just a joke? Because I kind of felt like it was a joke to me that you were trying to I don't know, I didn't really know if you were really trying to work with me or not.
Yeah, no, I totally understand that, especially with our history. I loved being able to connect with you again and kind of put that behind us. And I hope you know that was all 100% legit. I wanted to work with you in the game. I felt like I said in my opening speech that I was on the outs. I was kind of working with people, but they weren't the people that I wanted to see go further into the game. I really wanted to work with you and LaShawn and kind of get you guys further in the game, but I wasn't winning shit. I had no real power, and I was kind of stuck in the middle of that situation. As we were kind of going into jury, I really was alone in the beginning of the game, or pre-jury phase of the game. And then all of a sudden it was I got in all these alliances the same week. And it was awkward. Now I'm kind of in the middle. So what do I really, if I got power, I feel like people saw what I did. I made the bold move. I put up Jackson and Phil. That's where I was going to do if I got that power. I was going to make the big bold move, and I was hoping that you were going to be able to be there by my side for that. And there just wasn't anything. You had 9 lives in this game, girl. I was keep going, but it just that was, it was tough. It broke my heart to see you go. And I hope you know that I just have nothing but love, and the personal connection that we had and the shit we put behind us, that was 100% real and just mad love. So I hope that clears that up a little bit. So
Yeah, a little bit. I'm trying not to cry. I'm sorry because I just
know, I love
really
you.
felt connected. I'm sorry.
I
It just
know.
truly hurt me because I thought we were really trying to work together. So it just truly hurt me.
I know. And
So-
I knew you were hurt going out, and like that's why it like broke my heart, especially because I felt like you felt like that, especially maybe for me. And I hated that, but I felt like I had no power. Like I was kind of living in Phil and Jackson's world at that point. And like if I had like tried to like buck too much, like I would have been like the next target at that point. And like it was just me trying to save my own ass, like 100%. Like I couldn't, I would have saved you if I could. I just had no power to do that. And like it sucked. And I love you. And I hope you know, like I said, it was all real. And I hope you can understand that was just, it sucked. That was one of the hardest ones. Oh no, we lost Gianna.
Oh, yep. We're going to pause time for a moment. Hopefully see where Gianna is here. I think we, yep. Going to give it about a minute or so. If we lost Gianna for the moment.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good. We paused time, so you're totally good. No worries. Take the time.
Okay. All right. All right. So yes, thank you, Allie. Jackson, real quick. I know I should have talked more. I know that's part of it. My schedule was not the best. So I know that I had trouble talking and we just didn't really get to make that connection that I would have wanted. So I definitely understand that. My question to you is, if you did not make the finale, who out of the Electoral College would you want to see there and why?
Can I say two people or does it have to be one?
No, you can do two. Yeah, it's fine.
So first and foremost, I would definitely say Julia. I mean, I know it's ironic that I just evicted her. But in my opinion, she played outside of Phil. She played the best game, and one of the best under the radar games I've ever seen. So she definitely deserves to be here. You know, she knows how I feel about her on a personal level. So I definitely would love to see her here. And then as well as Phil. I mean, dude dominated the game. Dude won a lot of comps. You know, I have so much, you know, I give props to him. Like that's what I try to do in these games, and he did it. So he would also definitely deserve to be here.
Awesome. Yeah, I do not know where my vote is at this time. You both are well deserving, so we'll see what happens. But good luck to you both. Love you guys.
Gianna, thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Moving on to our next candidate. By the way, sorry about that random comment shout out for Noah Salvatore. I was clicking a button. I didn't mean to click on that. So shout out to our former Vice President Noah. All right. Moving on to our second Electoral College member. Please welcome LaShawn. You're on mute.
Unmute.
Okay.
Oh, is it working? Let's see here. Oh, let's see. Try it again.
Hello.
There you are. You got it now. We're good.
Okay. Hi. Congratulations, Allie and Snackson.
I think you're on mute.
I can't hear her, yeah.
Yep, little technology moment here. Let's see. Let's see.
Hello.
Oh, there you are.
All right. All right. So I'm not going to grill y'all on things because my game was shit. So my only question for both of y'all is what did you learn about yourselves in this game?
I don't mind going first. I feel like as this game has gone on, you know, emotions got the best of me, and I said some things to certain people kind of that I regret. So I've definitely learned that I need to, you know, just hold that in and not voice my frustrations and ruin friendships. Because I definitely feel like that's happened to me with a couple people this game. So yeah, I definitely just say learning to just be calm and not, you know, blow up and kind of say things that I don't mean.
Your turn.
Yes. You look fabulous, by the way.
I know,
But
thank you.
yeah, I think for me, I just learned that I'm a lot more resilient than I thought I was. Like every round I was kind of like writing my own eulogy. Like I thought I was going home and then I would like somehow pull out a comp win like towards the end. And I knew my backup was up against the wall once I made those big noms at final 8. Like I was gonna go home if I didn't win. And I was just fighting against all odds from that point, and I got like a lot of confidence, which is something that I don't always have in my real life that I have to work on. So I feel like this was a really good confidence booster for me to like really have some faith in myself and feel like, hey, like I can like persevere even though I feel like maybe I'm inadequate, or I had people kind of telling me that I didn't deserve to be there from the beginning of the game, like I got floated, and that was really hurtful for me. About mid game it kind of lit a fire under my ass to like get some wins in and build that self-confidence a little. So
Word. Well, good luck to y'all. And that's all I got. Bye.
Eric, you're muted.
Let's try that again. Thank you, LaShawn, for your comments. That was awesome. Thank you. Now, moving on to our next juror, please welcome Braden.
Hello. Can people hear me? Thank God. I think you guys, both deserve to be there. And, as far as like the early game, I think you guys played it the right way, whereas a lot of us that got out pre-jury or right around when I did might have played it the wrong way. So I guess my question is, just because I didn't, get to see a lot of it, is like, what was sort of your big move after I got out? Because these are things I might not have seen. What's like a big move that you would tell me, behind the scenes to say, this is the move, like this is why, I deserve the president or why I'm good at orgs? Not like, being nice to people. I mean, sort of like a good win or like something strategic.
Yeah, I can take this one first. I think my biggest move looking at this game strategically was, putting in an effort to save Phil at the final 8. I realize if Phil goes home at 8, like I'm probably in my head I was next. I become a comp threat. So I think that was personally, one of my biggest moves. And I felt like, I won comps at the right time to save myself. And also had a say in the final 3 evictions. But if I just had to go with one, it would definitely be saving Phil, to kind of keep him as a shield that people would target in front of me.
hey Brayden, what up? Okay, so I feel like for me, I was really underestimated a lot of my game. Like I said, I had people saying that I kind of floated to a certain point. And at final 8, I feel like I proved a lot of people wrong. I got 6 comp wins. I think that's the most comp wins of the season. At that point at final 8, when I nominated Jackson, he left our chat. He stopped talking to me. He didn't talk to me again till final 4 when I added him back into a chat, and I was able to convince him that if he won, that it was his best move to keep me, even though he hadn't talked to me in 4 rounds. And then again here, he took me at the end and underestimated me. I feel like he thinks that he can beat me, and he's continued to underestimate me and tell me that I could go home at any point. And I feel like that was a big move for me, just the wins and then being able to talk my way into this position at final 2 was pretty solid, I feel like. So.
Oh, I have time still. Well, okay. Well, I guess I could say more stuff then. I mean, I do think that either of your decision to keep Julia would have been the worst one, because I convinced she would have beat both of you. But who pre-jury, that maybe they're watching, I'm curious who you guys think pre-jury played the best game, just because I want you to, be nice to some people that didn't make jury that maybe will watch or maybe won't.
Definitely for me, it would be Josh being the last pre-juror. I've played with him before. I know he always plays so hard, and I feel like this game was no different. I know he got, caught being messy a little bit. That's he gave it his all and tried hard. So I would definitely say Josh.
Yeah, I mean, I would echo that. I feel like Josh was kicking some ass, and that was a huge blindside for him. I feel like he was pretty well positioned, and if he had gone, he would have maybe been here. So he did awesome.
Cool. All right, you guys are both great. So regardless of what happens, I hope you had fun. And vice president ain't bad.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Braden. Moving on to our next member of the Electoral College, please welcome J-Bald Jordan.
Can you hear me? Is my time starting now? Cool. All right. Hi. Congratulations to the final two here. All right, Allie, first question. Obviously, the top 8 was a monumental round. You were part of it. If you wanted Phil out, why did you put up Julia instead of putting me up if you wanted Phil out?
Because I'm a dumbass. That was like the biggest mistake that I made in the game. And like, I legit just like I said before, I had to fucking win at that point because I fucked up. I had to recover after that. I kind of led with my emotions a little bit in that. I really wanted to see a Slady win. Like, I kind of had a lot of faith in the girls. I thought that they were being honest with me, that Jess and Julia like ultimately felt like it was best for their game moving forward if those were the decisions we were being made. But I was getting obviously a lot of smoke blown up my ass, and I realized that after the fact. Kind of got caught with my pants down, and it sucked. Like, that's my biggest regret. Like, it sucked seeing you go, and that wasn't, I told you that like all day. I felt good about it, and then I knew Connor, I'd already at that point knew Connor had the extra vote. So I was like, Connor will use that if we start getting a bad feeling. And yeah, so I just felt like you were going to be fine. And it was worst case for me for you to go, and it sucked. And I'm sorry. So.
All right, and Jackson with the available time. I don't know how much time I have left. Jackson, I know when our one-on-one chats that you weren't super high on the like getting to know people. Like with our conversations, you really wanted just to like, game talk. So I was just wanting to know, out of everybody that is in the game, so it can be people pre-jury, it can be people in the Electoral College, and it could even be Allie. Who do you feel you made the closest connection to with on a personal level rather than game level?
On a personal level, I would probably have to go with Julia. I feel like I talked to her the most. We had constant chats every day. Our personalities, are very different. She's more, loud and upfront, and I'm more quiet. But I really got, a good vibe from her, and, we had a bunch of things in common. So yeah, I think I definitely made the best personal connection with her.
Okay, well, with my little bit of time left, I just wanted to just say thank you to production. This was amazing. You guys are fabulous. Final two, make the best person win. And I was going to say something, and I'm the person of speeches, and I can't think of a speech to say. Well, I'll save it for the end. Just answer your heart out. Do what you got to do. And yeah, thanks a lot for getting rid of me. Just kidding.
Jordan, thank you so much. Thank you. We now move on to our next juror. Please welcome Jess.
I don't know. And wait, am I muted? No, I'm not muted. Okay, slay. Okay, slay. So I feel like I don't even really have any questions for you guys. Because everything I witnessed and saw, like, I was either a part of it or just like viewed from the sidelines. So I'm like, I kind of know both of your gameplays pretty well, and like what you did and who accomplished what and where. I want you each to compliment me on something that I did in the game that should have got me further than I did. Because I'm
I want to go first.
Oh yeah, go for it.
I want to go first this time because it was, obviously you had me totally fooled. At my top HOH, I was buying what you were selling me, girl. I was like, Jess is all in. We're going to do this shit. So that was solid gameplay. You slayed. You had me. I was I had like, it could happen, but I definitely had faith in you and I didn't want to put you up. And that last minute conversation that we had like right before noms, like I literally had 2 videos made. I had one for you and I had one for him. And I was like, which of I said, dude? So yeah, so great job. You know, you played a great game and it was great getting to know you. And I appreciate all your positivity and support. So
yeah, I hate to copy that answer. But me and you know, we had that call about saving Phil and, you know, causing some chaos and fucking shit up in the game. So yeah, that was definitely my favorite moment with you. You know, being able to not do what the HOH wanted and kind of save Phil there. But yeah, I just had fun with that move personally with you.
it was a solid move.
Yeah, you know, I just wanted to be complimented on my greatness there. But yeah, I gotta say, Allie, I did not play a great game at all. My game was lazy. I was hardly there at all. So to say I played a great game is an absolute lie. I was a flop of a bitch. But yeah, so you guys did what all of us couldn't and made it to the final 2. So congratulations on that. Yeah, good luck with the rest of the people and may the best person win.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jess. All right, up next, please welcome Phil.
What's up, guys?
Phil, what
How you-
up?
How you guys doing tonight?
Hanging in there, I guess.
Having fun, Jackson?
Yeah, dude, it's been a hell of a day, but just happy to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. No, congratulations, both of you. You know, I was working with both of you for a large portion of this game, and I am very happy to see both of you here. You both deserve it. Allie, the one thing I have to take issue with in what you've said tonight is you constantly have talked about Jackson underestimating you. But at the point where Jackson and Julia and Jess saved me, you were doing a lot of underestimating Jackson, saying that he was playing just for me. How can you sit here today and say that you were the only one being underestimated when you flat out said that Jackson wasn't playing to win this game for most of it?
I know I did, and Jackson and I have talked since then and kind of like aired grievances or whatnot, and I've agreed that I said some things out of emotion and vice versa, and like we're cool, you know what I mean? And I think that sometimes just happens, and sometimes you only have like one vantage point at a certain point in the game, right? So like that's how you feel, and then the game progresses and you start to see that person's game where you didn't earlier, and you know, so Jackson's definitely played a well-rounded, like good game, and you know, he deserves to be here. And you know, we've had that conversation over the last couple of days, and I'm really glad. You know, I can call him a friend at the end of this as well as you. And, you know, I think that was what we all wanted, right? Just to like have good vibes and good energy at the end of this, whatever happens. Like, I think that Julia did great. We all did great. So, you know, it's just different ways to get there, right? So
Absolutely. And Jackson, I feel like me and you in a lot of ways are very similar players in the way that we both want to play the game. What I want to hear from you is, this is kind of a self-awareness question and how you viewed my game. And that is, what is an element of my game that you believe would make you a better player? And what is an element of the game that you played that you think would make me a better player?
Ooh, that's a good one. I will start with an element that you have that I think I lack, and that's definitely kind of the social aspect. You know, I mean, you were bringing information left and right to me. So you definitely made those good connections with people to the point where they would, you know, tell you things. And that's definitely something I lack in these games. You know, I'm very upfront. Like, I'm a very strategically minded person. Yeah, that's where I go with that. And then in terms of kind of my game that you should take, I don't know if this is a great answer, but I'm going to go with, you know, kind of minimizing threat level. I think I was able to do that kind of better than you. You know, you won those first 2 front runners, or you won those front runners early. And then you kind of, you know, coasted by for a bit, but you definitely kind of made yourself a bigger threat than I think you kind of needed to at points. And I feel like I was able to, you know, go under the radar more, which is kind of why I'm sitting here. Yeah, I definitely definitely applaud your game, and can't wait to talk to you after this for sure.
Well, absolutely. No, whoever wins this thing, you guys have earned it. You know, this was a very tough season, and especially the last week and a half has been very, very taxing on everybody that was at the end game. We should all be proud of the games we played, and for the two of you to get to these final 2 seats is really, really fantastic. So I want to congratulate both of you, regardless of how this thing plays out tonight. You both have so much to be proud of, and I can't wait to talk to you after this game's over. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Phil. Thank you. Oh, well, moving on to our next juror, please welcome Lily.
Hey guys, congratulations. I feel like I know which way I'm leaning, and also y'all have answered like 1,000 questions, so I'm going to give you something that's like hopefully easy. I have the same question for both of you, and I just want to hear about a favorite moment in the game. Allie, I'll start with you.
I feel like that final 8 live night when all that started and there was just all the back and forth and uncertainty, and it was like Phil stayed and then won the next front runner, and then Jess went on the extra vote. Like, that evening was just like iconic and so much fun, and it'll be something I forever like look back and like that was a special moment for me. Like, I had a really good time. I didn't even go to bed till like 2 a.m. and you all know that I complained all season about like having to stay up late because I was like all full of adrenaline. It was a blast. So I had so much fun with everybody. So love you, girl.
For me, something fun in this game, it was kind of a series of moments, but I feel like my kind of rivalry, you could say, with Allie was kind of my favorite. Kind of, going back and forth, trading comp wins, trying to target each other, was definitely fun for me. I feel like I didn't really have any enemies early on in the end or in the pre-jury phase. So it's definitely nice to know someone was after me and kind of, we could have that back and forth, but still respect each other at the end of the day. So that was a really fun moment for me. But yeah, that's what I go with.
Thanks, y'all. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lily. Up next, we welcome back. He was just eliminated last night, but he's back and ready to rock and roll. Please welcome back Connor.
What's up? What's up? First off, I want to say, don't worry, I'm not going to roast anyone. It's all love here. I want to say that my vote is 100% actually up in the air. I thought I was locked on what I was doing, but I think some of the answers y'all are giving are very good and unexpected. So I want you to know I could vote either one of you tonight, and that is truth. I think you both pointed out about each of your games that you had the people you were close with, and I want to know kind of like what you learned about some of the people that you weren't as close with. Like Snackson, you had Phil and Julia, who you were really close with. Allie, you mentioned you had Lily, and you kind of had me, who you were really close with. Of those people that I didn't mention of each of you, what's a fun fact about someone who made it kind of far that you would say about them?
I know Phil's cat's name is Happy or something like that, right? It's Happy, maybe something like that. And it's super cute and fluffy.
For me, I would definitely say, I don't think I've expressed this to her really, but I was really fascinated kind of by Lily's job, and how she does, the captioning and whatnot. So I thought that was really fun. I found that fascinating. Yeah, I would definitely say her.
Okay, that's it from me. The good answers both of you. My vote's still up in the air. I'm going to decide it later, but
Connor, can I address you really quick?
yes, go ahead.
Okay. So ever since last night, I've been kind of struggling with how I treated you last night, and like on a not game level. Like, I genuinely apologize for that. It was unnecessary, kind of the way I treated you there towards the end. So I just wanted to genuinely apologize. Like, you're a good dude. So I just didn't want there to be any hard feelings there. I am sorry for, evicting you, but I just wanted to, apologize for kind of at the end the way I treated you. But I just wanted to make that known.
No worries. And I apologize as well for some of the things I said. I have no hard feelings for you evicting me. I have no hard feelings there. It's just a game. I understand that. And I apologize as well for some of the things I said as well. I think you're a good dude as well. I think we can get along outside this game great. You know, we have history. You know, you got your revenge on me. So congratulations for that. So, yeah, that's it from me, though. Are we all good? Okay.
I think so.
Awesome.
Bye, Connor. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Connor. And last but definitely not least, you saw Julia an hour ago, and here she is again. It is Julia.
Hello. Oh, it's like I never left. So am I on mute? No, I'm not. Sorry. I don't really have a question for either of you tonight. I know this morning was a lot. And so again, I just want to reiterate the fact that I'm really proud of both of you for getting here. I think both of you are here on your own merit, on your own terms, and don't let anyone ever take that away from you. So, I mean, I guess I'll just open the floor if there's anything. Obviously, I'm the last juror that you're talking to tonight, so if there's anything else that you want the jury to know, if you want to make like a final pitch for yourself, I don't know, like, floor is yours, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh.
you want to go?
Well, I just wanted to say something really quick, just to go back to what Phil said, because I feel like a little overwhelmed in general right now. So I'm like thinking and processing, and trying not to be nervous. But anyway, if I ever made you feel like I was underestimating you at any point, like Jackson, like that wasn't my intention. You know, we've kind of cleared the air and talked about that and stuff. So yeah, that's where I'm at, and it's just been so much fun playing with you, Julia. I'm so proud of your game too. Like, you played awesome. Like, it was terrifying at the end to have you there, because I feel like you were definitely going to be the final Slady, and I love you, and I can't wait to talk to you after this. So
Yeah, at least for me, Julia, I've told you how I feel about you on a personal level, and I'm just want to say I'm very thankful for getting to meet you and, playing this game with you till the very end. But yeah, I told you you would have kicked my ass in this final two. But yeah, nothing but love for you, and I can't wait to talk to you after.
Cool. Thank you. Best of luck to both of you, and I'm really proud of both of you. Can I leave?
Oh, you are all set. You're all set, Julia. You're all set. Awesome. Well, it concludes the Electoral College questioning phase of our finale. You now have one final opportunity to make your case to the Electoral College, because after these closing statements, the control shifts back to the Electoral College. As we said before, Allie will start first, and then Snackson will go last, and he will be the last speaker tonight. With that in mind, Allie, your time will start once we both leave the call and you have the full screen. Best of luck.
all right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That was fun, or something along those lines. Thank you so much for taking the time to come here tonight. Like, those questions were tough. Hopefully we have cleared some stuff up for you guys. I think Jackson and I both got here because of all of your support and friendship. And this game's just been so much fun to play. So I love y'all regardless. If this wraps up as I'm president or vice president, I'm very proud. But I'm excited to hopefully become the first Slady president of this org. I had to make a lot of hard decisions throughout the game. I took out the arguably biggest threat in the game, Phil. I had my back up against the wall time and time again, from pre-jury when I was nom twice, and then again at top 8. Once I went after the two biggest comp beasts in the game, who I happen to be closely aligned with. I believe I got to the end of my own merit, though, and comp wins, plus my social strategic gameplay. I played my own game through and through, never anyone else's. I made some mistakes. I recovered from them. And I just had to keep winning, just keep winning. And I think maybe perhaps my greatest sales pitch of the game came at the end with Jackson being able to keep me these last couple of rounds, which I'm still shook and thankful for. But I think I was able to overcome a lot of odds and just once I became front runner, I got a lot of momentum in this game. And I just want to say again that I never really stopped fighting, and I think that's a desirable quality, hopefully, in a presidential candidate. After all, when your back's up against the wall, you want someone who can be savvy, smart, and sophisticated in your corner. Not the chief of staff or FDR, but I hope I can secure your vote to become the third president of this org tonight and the first lady in charge. But no matter what happens, just remember to continue to slay the day. Congrats, Jackson, to my final two. Thanks for everything. Getting here is a huge accomplishment, however this ends, and I love you all, and hopefully I'm even ending a little bit early. So
yeah. So I just want to say I'm very proud of the game I played. I definitely feel like, in the beginning, people thought, I was just playing Phil's game. But I was really playing my own game. I feel like, I won comps when I needed to. I won 2 front runners. I won 3 debates. I had a say in the final 3 evictions. So I definitely feel like I've made moves. And like I said, kind of in my questions, I feel like, every conversation I had, every move I made, had a strategical purpose behind it. And I just feel like I played a very well-rounded game. And yeah, I just want to say, good luck to Allie. But yeah, vote for who you think truly played the best game. And I'm happy with, how I played. And yeah, I really want this so bad. I put my, 100% effort into this game. And I would love to come out with nothing more than a win, nothing less than a win. But however this ends, both of us are deserving. And I can't wait to talk to you all after this. But thank you guys for such a great game. And yeah, can't wait to see how this turns out.
Jackson, Allie, you have done everything that you can do up to this point. And now the power shifts back to the Electoral College. Before we open the polls, I just want to say again to both of you, you both have done an amazing job. This has been a great season. No matter who wins tonight, be very proud of the games that you have both played. Electoral College, we are about to open the polls momentarily. You are going to go to your production chat and just tell me the name of the person that you want to win. This is not a vote to eliminate. This is a vote for a winner. The person with the most votes will become the president of this org. Jackson, Allie, best of luck to both of you. We will have 5 minutes for the vote, and by the time we get back after the 5-minute countdown, I will have your results. Electoral College, for the final time this season, the polls are open. Best of luck, everyone. Hello, everyone. Before we get to the official results, I want to take a brief selfish moment just to acknowledge everyone here who's been watching and tuning in. Season 3, the President Fallout is complete. We do have a winner, and I will be announcing it momentarily. So many people to thank that made this season possible. First off, to the candidates, all 16 of you, thank you for playing this game. We know how difficult this game is. We know that it is really quickly becoming one of the crazy games in the Big Brother community, and we're just so honored that you all had the opportunity to play with us and really dedicate 100% of yourselves to this game. It has been so fantastic to watch all of you play. Well earned, well done to all of you. To the Viewers Lounge who have been viewing like crazy all season, you are such dedicated fans throughout this whole season. You've been following along, you've been making memes, you've been commentating on the game, and it just means so much. We had one of the biggest Viewers Lounges in President history. Being a part of that, just thank you for making that possible. And before we get to the results, I didn't tell them I was going to do this, but I do want to acknowledge our two amazing heroes of the season. You need to send these gentlemen like roses and like everything. Bill, Christian, you both make the President happen. None of this is possible without you. Your love, your commitment to the game, your love for orgs. It just means so much from the bottom of my heart that we've been able to do this for the past, 3 seasons, and here's to many more ahead. It's just so fantastic. You both made this possible. Just thank you. Love you both. You are world class.
Yes, and I definitely echo the sentiments. It's just been a privilege to be on Prod for the last 2 seasons, be a part of this since the beginning in some capacity. And every year we just go above and beyond. And we weren't sure if this was going to be an experimental season. Who knows where this is going to go? And I mean, look at the fireworks we got in the second half of the game. Just incredible. And that's a testament to the game that you put together, Eric. So thanks for having us. It's a pleasure. It's all on our side here.
Thank you.
I mean, yeah, echo what Bill said. I mean, honestly, it's been so much fun. Yes, Braden, give me a GoFundMe and get me a better laptop, really. But it has been so nice to get to work with both of you since literally the beginning, and see how much we've done. It's been so amazing. Eric, all your hard work and dedication to making this even possible. It's been great. So thank you. Love you guys.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. They are waiting. Shall we do it?
We're waiting. Let's do it.
All right.
Let's go.
I'll get on camera here. All right.
The only way is up. Let's do it.
Absolutely. All right. Allie, Snackson, I have the votes. Before I read the votes, I want to say to both of you that you have experienced so much throughout this season. You have experienced everything from the chief of staff to the debates, to the nominations, to the live polls, to the craziness of the live nights. And we'll talk more in detail about our perspective or the viewers lounge perspective, but I want you to know, most importantly, that the one fallout that we have not addressed in this season is the fallout of your positive contributions to this game, what you both have done throughout this season, and what all 16 candidates have done, but more specifically, what the both of you have done for this season will present a fallout that will impact future seasons of this game. And that, to me, is the ultimate fallout. And now you are here to reap the rewards of that. One of you will be vice president. One of you will be president of another great season. I'm tired of making you wait. I'm going to read the votes. Best of luck to both of you.
Good luck, Jackson.
Good luck.
Oh, yeah, I'm actually going to do this here. There we go. That'll help us kind of see it a little bit better. There we go. Gianna has certified her vote for Allie. Jordan has certified his vote for Jackson. Braden has certified his vote for Allie. Jess has certified her vote for Jackson. LaShawn has certified his vote for Allie. Phil has certified his vote for Jackson. 3 votes Jackson, 3 votes Allie. There are 3 votes left. Lily has certified her vote for Allie. Connor has certified his vote for Jackson. 4 votes Jackson, 4 votes Allie. It comes down to Julia. The winner of the President Fallout Season 3 is Jackson.
Congratulations, Jackson.
Congratulations, Jackson.
Congratulations, Jackson, and congratulations to Allie, our vice president of this org as well. Congratulations to both of you.
Yes, the VP.
Oh my gosh. Jackson, I've got to hear from you. How do you feel?
I feel much better now. You know, like I've said, it's been a long day, but I'm just honored to, being rewarded the win. I'm glad it came down to 1 vote. We both definitely deserved it. Yeah, I'm just so happy to win. I put my whole heart and effort into this game. And I just want to thank you 3 for, putting on an amazing game. This has definitely been one of my favorite experiences I've had in these games. Yeah, just thankful for everyone, regardless if you voted for me or not. Yeah, glad to join such an iconic group of presidents.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations. And Allie, congratulations to you. What an amazing game. 1 vote, 5-4 vote.
What a run. Oh my
gosh. Congratulations.
Hey, nobody can say I didn't battle it out to the end. I think that vote's a testament to how good of a game we both played. It was down to a vote. So good job, Jackson. Congrats. So
absolutely. You, as you would say, Allie, you slayed the day as well. Absolutely. Well, that is it, everyone. That is a wrap on the President Fallout. It has been a thrill and a privilege to have this game with all of you. But remember, we're coming back. We will be back for Season 4 this summer. But in the meantime, congratulations, Jackson. You are our president. It is a thrill. May your reign be long and amazing. On behalf of all of us in the President News team, I'm Eric.
I'm Bill.
And I'm Christian. I was like, who's going to speak first? Who's gonna speak?
Congratulations, Jackson. Congratulations, Allie. Have a great night, everybody. Woohoo!